Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Team Elevate. You're back again, or we are back again with another episode in or at Career Growth with Karen. Welcome to this channel where we get to have empowering conversations on how to have more fulfilling, more progressive, and more satisfying careers. So if that's what you're looking for, you're in the right place. My name is Karen Gaira. I am a career strategist and coach. I am your free of charge HR professional, HR advisor. So feel free to engage with me in the comment section, subscribe to this channel, like, comment as I have said, and let's have a conversation on how we can have more empowering careers. So today we are going to talk about a topic, and that is how to land or how to get your dream job. This actually topic is I just decided to have this topic because this is the biggest question of all the questions that I ever get from my viewers and people who have my contacts. They're always asking, how can I get this job? How can I get this job? And every one of you is looking for how to get that dream job. So that's what we are going to be talking about today. So let's get started. This is Career Growth with Karen. So first of all, what is your dream job? You know, sometimes people are looking for their dream job, but they don't know what their dream job is, guys. There are so many people who come to me and they're telling me, I'm looking for a job, I'm looking for a good job, I'm looking for a better job. What is a better job? Sometimes I'm asking, what is a better job? What is a good job? You know, so the first step to getting your dream job is by defining what your dream job is. We know that when you do not know where you're going, any road can take you there. So you need to be very specific about the kind of job that you're looking for before you can embark on a journey on how to get that job. And when you're trying to frame what your dream job is, please don't just avoid titles. Just don't say, I want to be a CFO, I want to be a CEO of a company. No, define what does your dream job look like. What kind of decision making do you want to be doing? What levels of interaction do you want to be having? Do you want a job that is mostly, office based, or do you want a job that is field based? Do you want a job that has remote working, hybrid working, or on-site working? Everybody has their own different preferences when it comes to work. So you must go down to the detail of how does this job look like? Is it an 8 to 5? Some people they want 8 to 5. Other people actually thrive more in these global jobs where it's not really 8 to 5. You want your working hours different. You're the kind of person who can even work at midnight and sleep during the day. So we all have different preferences of what we would like our work to look like. So go into the detail of defining what is this dream job, how does it look like, and go just to the detail of it. And I'm saying this because most of the time people will say, I want a better job, I want to be a HR manager. When you become that HR manager, you realize it's not what you were thinking. You just came from the frying pan into the fire because you did not consider everything that there was to consider about that job. So go into the detail. And I think there's one episode, I'll look for it, but it's an episode which we did about the considerations that you need to make to know. Actually, I think the episode was called How to Know That the Job is a Right Fit for You, a job that fits you, something like that. So go back to that episode and check, how do you know that a job is fit for you? Because there are things that you need to consider before you say this is the better job or the good job or the dream job that you're looking for. Then narrow down to your type of industry or sector. For example, HR does not look the same in government as it does in corporate, as it does in healthcare, as it does in education. No, it's different. So we have industry and sector preferences. So again, go down to the sector. At times you would like to be HR, but not in a manufacturing. You want to be HR, but not in a bank, or you want to be HR, but you want a bank. So go down to what industries or what sectors do I prefer to work. And this also goes into you as the professional tapping into the mission and the purpose for that sector and industry. Remember, your dream job cannot just be all about the money, guys. There is something that ticks inside of us, and that thing is called purpose. You must be connected to your purpose. You must be connected to the thing that excites you to do in this world. We are not here to solve all problems or to be part of the solution of all problems. We are here to just solve a few problems or a specific problem. And most of us, we will thrive more in a certain sector. It could be your area of interest. Maybe you're just really interested about the automotive space. Maybe you're really interested about manufacturing. Maybe you're really interested about government. So go into a sector that you enjoy. No matter what profession you're doing, you could be in IT, you could be in HR, you could be in marketing. Don't just say, I'm a HR person so I can fit anywhere. I'm an IT person so I can fit anywhere. No. Tap into that purpose, connect to that purpose. That's the only way you're going to make a difference in that job, because you are working in your preferred sector or in your preferred industry, where you're more than just that one thing. You're more than just IT. You're willing to go ahead and even solve the problems of that sector or of that industry. So narrow down to your type of industry or sector. Then find out, the next thing now is to find out the job specifications or the qualifications that are needed for that particular job. And this you do just by Googling. Simply Google. For example, if you want to be a COO, a chief operating officer in a bank, just Google online, COO vacancies in banks. And you will see a few, because you will see some of the jobs that have been advertised in the past that are COOs in banks. And you will click through and you will see what kind of qualifications are these people looking for. Are they looking for, and you will be able to, after you review a few, you'll be able to tell that ideally, this is what COOs in banks should look like. They should have this degree, this master's, they should have this number of years of experience. These are the knowledge areas that they're expected to have, etc. So get to know. So just Google your role title, Google by vacancies, because you will see what has been advertised in the past and what those organizations are looking for. And that helps you to prepare yourself for that role, because I will then know if I'm looking for a HR director role and maybe in an NGO, and I Google and I see, in Mexico, they advertised for HR director last year. These are the qualifications they were looking for. Maybe in this other company, they were looking for this. Maybe in this other company, they were looking for this. So I can be able to nail down what are they looking for. Do they prefer the local qualifications or the global? You will be able to see. And once I have seen that, then I can start to package myself. I can start to adequately package myself as a HR director or as whatever it is that dream job is. And remember, most of us, we are always looking for that dream job without wanting to do the work to get us into people who are employable for that dream job. You need to do your work. So get to understand the specifications and then work towards those specifications. Subscribe to all job boards. That's the next thing. Subscribe to all job boards. Now, when it comes to looking for work, we have job boards. We have LinkedIn, we have Fuzu, we have Move Me Back, we have so many different types of job boards. And some of you know even more job boards. Depending on where you live or the country where you are in, you would know several job boards that are in that country. So subscribe to all of them. And when you subscribe, there's a way in which you can actually go into the specifics of what you want. Notifications, like you can get notifications and you can customize your notifications. I know that we can normally do this with the job boards I've interacted with. You can normally customize the kind of notifications you want, in terms of, like, if I want a HR director job, I can customize so that every time there is a HR director vacancy, they will always ping me and give me the relevant notifications. That's what I mean. So optimize your usage. That's what I'm talking about. Optimize your usage of the job boards. And then revamp your CV and your LinkedIn profile. This goes without saying. It should have been my first point, but revamp your CV. And guys, let me tell you, some of you think you have a revamped CV, but you don't. You do not have you don't have a good enough CV. There's so many CVs that I look at. I am tagging all my friends here whose CVs I have looked at. And I sometimes just ask them, how is this CV supposed to get you a job? How is this CV even supposed to get you shortlisted? Guys, most of us, we do not know how to represent ourselves in the CV. And it's not about putting the fancy colors and the fonts and your picture there in a circle. And it's not about that. It's about the content in the CV. Does the CV communicate adequately? Your experiences, your knowledge areas, your qualifications. Does it represent you well? Because remember, the CV is speaking for you where you're not. You're sending the CV, and this is all we have to use to judge you. So most of you don't have a good enough CV. I can't see your achievements in the CV. All I can see is beautiful colors. And some of us have gone and revamped our CVs with the CV garages. And all they do is they format it, using Canva. It's something that even you can do by yourself. And they just format it and it looks beautiful. But there is no content in there. I can't see your achievements. I can't see what you did. I can't tell what you know and what you don't know. So please revamp your CV. Also, these days, people check on the LinkedIn profile. So revamp your LinkedIn profile as well. Let it represent you well. And then be aggressive with the applications. Now, once you have a revamped CV, you know what your dream job is, you've looked at the qualifications, be aggressive with the applications. Please, this is no place to lose heart, especially in this economy in Kenya. We are working in a place where the demand is already much higher than the supply. So that just means that the competition is real out there. So be aggressive in terms of how you apply. My rule of thumb is that you will get one job for every 100 applications that you have done. So can you imagine? You need to make up to 100 applications to get that one job. And what I mean is that you will do 100 applications. Maybe you will get 20 of them acknowledging and calling you for a test. Maybe you will get to maybe only 5 interviews. And out of those, you will just get one job. So it's a game of numbers. You cannot lose heart. You have to keep applying, keep applying, keep applying. And with every application, customize your CV as well. With every application, make sure you're customizing your CV. And then prepare for the interviews. Interview prep is also something that you can get an expert to help you in, or any other HR person or anyone who has been in an interview panel, but mostly a HR person, because they know what usually these interview panels are looking at. If you have a HR friend, let them also give you the back end, what happens on the back end of interviews, because there's usually a method, a formula in which interviews are done, how people are scored. So, prepare for the interview using the job description in the advertisement, because those are the areas where you're going to be asked questions around. Have examples and cases, like some practical examples of how you have demonstrated those abilities in your previous workplaces. There is a way in which you can valuably prepare for an interview. So prepare for that interview. It's not just about what you're dressing in, for you to look good, etc. That's part of it, but mostly you want to equip yourself with the content. So do the interview prep. Here at Career Growth with Karen, I'm happy to do an interview prep for you. I'm happy to revamp your CV for you. I'm happy to do all those things, guys. And it's just part of my way of giving back to the society or giving back to people, because I realize this is a knowledge area that some people may not have. So I'm happy to handhold you. My friends have made use of this service. Every weekend, they're always in my house, and I am always, doing their CVs and helping them to prepare for interviews. My family, they have overused these services. In fact, they need to pay me. I am tagging them here. They need to pay me for these services. But you too can use any other career coach out there. You can use any other HR professional out there to help you just think through these things. And when you do all those things, we hope that you will be able to nail your dream job. So that's it for today, guys. If you have liked this content, please comment down below, like it, share it with your friends, and also subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. And let's engage in the comment section. See you in the next one.